Greetings, YouTubers. Today we're going to be doing another healing and transformational video, and it's going to be focused on stopping the process of spiraling out or spiraling down. This is something that many of us struggle with when we hit a setback or something happens, and then we start a pattern of thought which takes us to our worst place inside of ourselves. This can have very detrimental effects on our state of mind, but also it can even affect our health. So we want to try, when we can, to stop the spiral from progressing. So let's all take a deep breath. Move our awareness into our hearts. So I'm going to just follow my awareness down with my hand to the center of the chest. And for me, what I see initially is like a long spike embedded right into the center of the head, which seems like it would hurt quite a bit. So we're going to gently ease that out. And once that spike is out of the head, we're just going to melt it. And I see it turning into sort of a purple goo, which can just be scooped up and carried off. So the next point I am drawn to is at the base of the skull. And I'm wanting to put a wave of gold and energy down from there all the way to the base of the spinal cord. And then have that ripple back up through the front of the spinal cord. And to the base of the brain, but also not just where it meets the neck, but the full bottom of the brain through the cranium. I'm just wanting it to feel supported. We're going to dial the intensity down on our nervous system just a little bit. 2 or 3 points down. Let's just tick it down, 1, 2, 3. So that we're not so stimulated. What I'm seeing now is I'm seeing sort of just a blue sky with puffy white clouds floating by. And I have this impulse to lasso those clouds and that sky and just bring them in to the center of the chest and allow that peaceful, calm, serene blue sky with the clouds that are just shuffling by to really inform our feeling self. The spiraling is kind of a way to control or try to mentally control a situation. But it ends up putting us completely out of control of our thoughts, of our emotions, our physiological responses. And as those clouds continue to go past that blue sky screen in the heart, I'm going to come down to the navel, but also below the navel into that gut brain. And I'm wanting to bring the sun into that region of the navel, what some people call the hara point or lower dantian. and just brighten that out. As I do that, I notice areas of perhaps some inflammation, perhaps some, irritability. And so we're just going to instill this warmth, calm, steady, gentle golden light there. And now I'm also being drawn to the bottom of the feet, the Earth Star chakra. We want to spin that up a bit to the left. We're going to spin it counterclockwise for a bit. Fling off any sediments or attachments there, and we're just going to let that spin, spin, spin as fast as it can, and then come to a stop, and then slowly, gently roll it the other way, clockwise or sunwise, depending on how you want to go with it. And allow it to just brighten, both rising up but also rising down. Rising down doesn't make sense, but the light from it, pulling upwards but also being pulled down into the earth as well. And we're going to allow all those different energies to move throughout the nerves and limbs of the body, wrap our fascia and our organs, penetrate the skin. And now let's ground this all in by bringing light from above, down through the crown of the head, down through the body, down out through the soles of the feet into the heart of the earth. And then bring that warmth and love of the earth up through your feet, up through your body, up through the crown of the head to meet the light as it comes down. So hopefully that feels good for you. Hopefully that's helping, that spiraling energy to, stop the madness, as it were. If you found this useful, hey, like the video, leave a comment, share it on social media. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you're notified whenever I put new content out there. I try to do that every month. If you want to join my community of support on Patreon for some extra perks, the links will be down below. Or if you just want to send me a PayPal donation or book a session with me privately, all that stuff will be down below in the description in the top comment. All right, until next time, peace and blessings.